excellent job today, students. We're going to go over a quick quiz of everything you learned today. So who can raise their hand and tell me what the name of this function is?
Step function.
Yes, it is a step function. Thank you, Sarah. All right. This is a step function just like we learned. Who can raise their hand and tell me what the name of this function is?
Linear.
Yes. Sarah, if you could please raise your hand and wait for me to call on you before you yell the answer. I'll let everyone else get a chance to answer. So yes, step function, linear function is of course the most common one. If you guys can keep these in mind for the rest of the week and study your other notes, you guys are going to do fine on the quiz. I have no issues. You guys did excellent on all the other assignments we had this week. So just keep these in mind. You guys are going to do great. Have an excellent rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, have a blast. Sarah, if I could talk to you after class for just a little bit, please.
Okay.
So, been noticing a pattern of behavior in class for the last few weeks. Do you have any idea what I might be talking about?
No.
Can you think really hard about what I might be talking about?
Maybe because I yell out answers when I get super excited, and when I do raise my hand, I don't wait. I just shout it out still.
Right. So that was kind of the reason I wanted to talk to you, was the last one of those, when I was asking students to answer the questions you were yelling out. And I've noticed you've been doing that quite a bit, which is not a bad thing. So I know that you're doing it because you like math, I can tell, because you get here early to talk to your friends, usually about math. You're obviously intelligent because you perfectly understand everything I talk about. You do excellent on tests and quizzes. And you are enthusiastic and social, and I appreciate that, because as 7th graders, it's really important for you guys to be social, because I want you to build that social health, because it's a strange time. But anyway, so the way I help you guys learn better is through a thing I use called cooperative discipline. Now, I'm not going to bore you with what that is, but basically what it asks us to do is to figure out why students are misbehaving based on 4 things. There's attention, power, revenge, and avoidance of failure. And which one of those sounds like you, do you think?
I mean, I guess attention.
Okay, so I would agree. I think that you, like I said, I think you're really intelligent, and I think that you want people to know that you're intelligent. And I think people do know that. And those are usually signs of leadership. You have intelligence, you have excellent social health, and you're really enthusiastic. So a small thing I would recommend is trying to go out for leadership for next year, maybe next semester. Talk to Ms. Ledbetter, and she can probably get you into that, and I think you do really well with that.
Okay.
You obviously like to talk to people, and that's kind of mostly what it is, and then you're intelligent and you're good socially. So I think you could do that. I think you'd be really good at that. Another thing I was thinking about is avoidance of failure. So that it sounds bad, but that doesn't mean that you're failing, and I know that. I think that you want people to know that you're doing well in class, and that's why you yell out the answers. And that's fine. And I did the same thing when I was in school. I used to answer every question. I used to raise my hand a lot. And around your age, I stopped doing that because the students already know what I know in my class, and the students in your class already know what you know. And so if you give others a chance to answer the questions, I think that they'll appreciate that, because they know you as Sarah, the person who answers the questions a lot, which again is good, and I appreciate the enthusiasm. But letting them participate more, I think, would be more successful for you and them, and myself in the long run, because then I can teach better.
Okay.
And something else I did want to talk to you about is preferred activity time. You guys obviously do really well with that. Period 4, you guys have a ton of points on there. So I know that you get here early to talk to your friends and hang out with them, but I think that if you channel that more towards earning PAT points, then you would have more time to talk to your friends. Because it's hard for me to give PAT points to you guys when you are talking during discussion, or another student's trying to share and you're talking with your friends. And I don't want you to be bored in class, I want you to be challenged in class, which is what I'm working on with you. But I think if you just are patient and self-aware of what you're doing, I think that you could earn more preferred activity time points and be able to hang out with your friends more in class.
Okay, sounds good.
So I know it's kind of a lot, but if we can work on that, I think that would be excellent. And I will talk to Ms. Ledbetter for you about getting you into leadership.
Okay,
Cool?
cool.